In this video, I'm going to teach you how to turn your podcast recording into various bite-sized pieces of micro content for your audiences. This is vitally important to be able to capture the attention of key talking points within your conversation, and I can give you full instructions on how to do that. So you have your recording uploaded and published on YouTube. What do you do with it now? So one of the main benefits of having short form content is, as I've said before, bite-sized pieces of key information that you've spoken about on the podcast with the host. So this is a quick strategy on how to make the most of your YouTube upload from your podcast. One quick thing I'm going to show you is an extension from ChatGPT. Well, it works with ChatGPT. So summary for Google, YouTube with ChatGPT within the Chrome Web Store. If you install this to your browser, this will automatically embed itself on your YouTube search results. So when you actually play a podcast that you've spoken on, or anyone's spoken on, it will automatically transcribe and summarize that podcast for you. So what you do is you click the window, ask GPT to summarize, and it will actually summarize the entire conversation from, for example, our client Nick. And then as we come down, we can look at the actual transcription of the entire podcast as well. If there's any specific points that you wish to highlight, you can do that by using this extension. Very, very effective. And I will teach in further courses as well on how to take this summary and transcription of your podcast recordings and turn them into ebooks, social media content, articles, many different ways that you can use the valuable information that you discuss on podcasts for your marketing efforts. So one of the platforms that we recommend is called Opus Clip. So opus.pro is the website. This is what you'll come to. And what this does is uses AI to turn a long form piece of content into 10 smaller bite-sized pieces of micro content. It does this using artificial intelligence. It takes the key talking points automatically from the conversation. It will actually create subtitles which you can edit and also some emojis, and it just creates a nice 30 to 60 second long clip for you to upload onto LinkedIn, Instagram Reels, TikTok, if that's your platform that you promote yourself on. And what happens is it can split the conversation between you and the host into something that looks like this. So for example, you could be at the top, the host could be at the bottom, and it will have subtitles going across the middle of the screen. As you may have seen, so many posts of people producing these sort of bite-sized pieces of content, because we know attention spans are short, and to capture the attention of somebody scrolling on their mobile device, these are set in a sort of vertical aspect ratio for people to stop scrolling and take notice of what's being said. So they're very, very powerful, and you can create dozens of these from an entire podcast conversation that you've had. And this is one of the most valuable aspects of podcast guesting, is having this sort of content to be able to use on social network platforms. So the way to do this, first of all, you need to sign into this platform. So we'll just sign in now. And when you've signed in, it will give you an option to drop your YouTube link into this bar here. And what that does is it will then read the YouTube video, and it will start doing its work behind the scenes. So what you do is you go back to your podcast, you take the link, go down to share, click share, and then click copy, and that copies the URL of that upload. Go back to Opus Clip and drop that into the bar here, and it will give you an estimated time of how long it's going to take. It will also tell you the credits, because this gives you a certain amount of credits before you have to pay, but I believe you get 5 hours for free. So effectively that's 5 podcasts that you can use this for. Now I've already edited some clips already. I've actually run it through the system just to give you an idea of the kind of results that I achieved from Nick's podcast here. So I'll just sign back in, and I'll just give you some examples. So when I click here, this is what it's done. So what it's actually done is it's not only created me the short form video, which is around about 30 seconds long, it's also given me a viral score based on the SEO keywords that are being spoken about in that conversation. And it's given me a transcription of the conversation as well.
In the United States, Nick, when I was going around the tour this summer,
so we can actually play them, we can preview them, we can even go in and edit some of these as well. So when we scroll down, some of these are really, really good. Often you'll get maybe 10 clips and you'll get 3 or 4 that are fantastic. The others need some tweaking, and you may want to sort of discard some of them. But this is a perfect tool to be able to do this automatically. And what you can do is when you've downloaded it, you can drag it into an independent video editing software, and you can put your branding in there as well if you wish. So it will actually take the key conversation topics that you're discussing at that point. So this is a great tool. We recommend it for our clients. And it's just to give you an overview of how that works. So when they're downloaded, what happens is obviously you download into HD. So we'll download that now. And then you have your clip.
As long as something we're asked to keep it secret and silent and anonymous.
And you can then take that, you can take the transcription, or you can take the summary. You can edit that in ChatGPT if you wanted to. And then obviously you can go back to your LinkedIn profile, for example. You can create a post and you can upload the video in here. And then obviously you can put the description of what this bite-sized piece of content is about that you've spoken of. So it's a perfect way to make the most of that podcast conversation recording. And I hope that's helped. And I appreciate your time and look forward to giving you some more vital information on the next lesson. Thank you.